versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4.
Let's go. Let's do this. Ready, set. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch it to 6. Now. Check. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. You go tight. You got tight right there. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Deuce, 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 deuce.
Murray now on first down. Going to get this to his rookie. That's Andy Isabella. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. Several media outlets thought Andy Isabella was the top receiver in this year's class out of UMass. He dominated his senior year there. 1,700 yards, 13 touchdowns. They really say that he can just take a top off a defense. He ran a 4.31 40 at the Combine, third fastest of all attendees. And then he was taken 62nd. A lot of experts think he was a major bargain with loads of potential. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Second down, Murray sets to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Under 10. I'm on, go.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
Now Murray. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Charles Clay as tight end, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Check.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Rolling to his right. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Max Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
We own them. Check. Lucky.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Well, 58's the money. I'm here all day. I'm here. Boom. 58's the money. 58's the money.
From the 31, Wilson, flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
56. Right there. 56. Set the tone, defense.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. 4th down, and out is the all-pro punter from a year ago, Michael Dixon, to punt for Seattle. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And shoves him off at the 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
From the 21 and 10.
Check 52.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Throwing now is Murray. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Let's go.
At their own 38-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
I got you. At 58, 58's the money. You don't know no better.
From the 41, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy, the rookie from Washington. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
49, guys. Mike.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to the air on second down. It's Murray. And he fires one incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
The pass complete. It's Bird. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first. Nice pass that time by the #1 pick, Kyler Murray. Also drafted 9th in the Major League Baseball draft. He's the only person ever to be taken top 10 in both sports. Go back to his Allen High School days in Texas. He was 42-0 as a starting quarterback. Freshman year, he was at Texas A&M. Then the transfer to Oklahoma, sat behind Baker Mayfield. Then his opportunity came last year. Boy, did he make the most of it. Won the Heisman Trophy and led the Sooners to the college football playoff.
Mike 5-4. Cut. Check three.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long game.
On second down and 4. Murray throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson, and it's 3rd and 4. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact.
Bang. Check 37. Alert flare. Kill.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And that one blown up quickly. He stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Tighten up. Jack. Why? Get wide.
To Johnson again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Check 49. Check.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, Wilson stepping up. He's going to keep it. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Check, crunch. 43 is the mic. Ankle. Check, 43. Guts. Ready for this, man. They're not ready for this.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ziggy Ansah. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Wild Bill. He's crashing. He's checking crash. 25, check 25, check 20. Switch.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
A gain of 13. It's 3rd down and 6.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Slam. Hey, alert 3.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots, but what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check 50. Check 50. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Hey, alert. Check three.
Fair.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
That's trash. Shoot. Check nickel.
On third down, it's Grant. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. What's left? Motion. Hey, check 24. 14, Friday.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Completes it to Corey Grant. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeout. Seconds to go in quarter number 2. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
56, the mark, boy. 56. Go, guys. 4 down. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. 56, the mic. Bang out. Bam. Let's go, defense.
Now Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I'm coming after you. Good try. Let's go. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Pick me up. Here we go.
Throwing again. Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he's got it. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Even. 4 down. Even. March 43. Check right. 43 is the mic. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Wilson will throw again. This is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Dissly in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This fielded at the 2. juked him. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, look. 1 left. 58, 58, come on. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Operating from the gun. Wilson flushed out right. That was going to let it go deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
58, boys, 58, it's Mike.
Good. See me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Slam. 36.
Check.
Show it up.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Left. Hey, pick it up, D.
25.
Hey, switch gears.
Alert.
Jim.
Green, right in front.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Ready? No.
14.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Silent.
It's just out time. Good. Goose. Out.
Check 13. Check 13.
Anyway. Switch it.
Floating.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Floating. Check.
Strip that ball. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 50. Hot seven. 3 bud. Check 43.
Floating. 12.
Undercut. Back.
Green, right in front.
On 3rd down. It's Grant, and he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
What? Lady. 43 for Mike. Check, 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 check. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Guys, listen. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Under 10. 10.
SOS.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Your trip is here. At the 3-yard line.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
58, boys, 58. 58, Mike.
Smart that.
He's checking. Move. Scratch.
Go.
Smart.
58's the Mike. Know your job.
58. Smart. 58.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson, eluding the pressure right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Myers' kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the 2nd half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney, on the season. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Check the backer.
Check 52.
Watch twist.
Now Murray, he bootlegs it. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Here's Andy Lee now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line.
What?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that.
Toe bashed it.
Super toe.
A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. This is Carson. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard, 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Check, 43. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Kill.
Bang out. Bam.
Rush in.
Pull up for signals.
43 is the mic. You can't block me.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Alert.
43 is the mic. Let's go, defense. It's our time. 43 is the mic. Hey, we got to go.
Now Wilson operating from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. He's got Lockett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the screen.
4 down.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Now let's run.
Wilson steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general net.
That's what they're looking for here.
Check three, check three, check three. Kill, kill, kill.
First down, Murray. Throw caught here by Bird. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ezekiel Ansah picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. That time defensively looked like they should prove fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 58, Mike. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Wilson to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Want that. Go. And 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Not today, you are. Not today. 58 is the mic. 58. Good job right there. Good job right there. 58, right over there. Right over there.
Throwing now is Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And they're going to have